Hey, what's up, folks? Outgoing 37 here. I work at noon. I went to the gym a little bit this morning. Woke up at 7, and it's gonna be crazy as shit. Under the weather. I'd rather be at home, but gotta go to work unless I'm deathly ill. This is a Tampa Bay Atlanta preview, not a hate, because there's not much to hate on, to be honest. So it's old school. Only one I know on her Tampa Bay fan. You're going to come down here, you're going to enjoy yourself, but you're going to leave a loser, because Tampa Bay is going to get their lunch handed to them. And I would have loved to have called in on the show tonight. I get out at 9 o'clock. I don't know what time your show starts, but I get out at 9 Eastern time. So call my cell. I'll leave you my number, and if you are still up at 9 o'clock with the show, I'll call in, but most likely I'm thinking your show's probably going to be over by then. Maybe I'll catch you on the Tampa Bay game here. I mean, in Tampa. But a little historical fact on the Bucks here in Atlanta. Last year we won 13-10 overtime in a game that symbolized the NFC South. How it was. Tampa had a decent team. Atlanta had a really good team. I wasn't surprised by that outcome. But Tampa Bay is not that team anymore. And Atlanta is better than that team, even though we're 5-5. But 5-5, the hell's a lot better than 1-9. Let's be honest now. I mean, that's, come on. You guys beat us in 07 here with that shit we had going on with our quarterback situation. Harrington and Big. That little Petrino crap was garbage. You guys won 31-7, 206. We won 14-3. The game where we started off early, dominated, and had to pretty much hold off you guys. Remember that game in Tampa, 17-6, where Justin Griffith did that deke on your secondary lineman for that touchdown in the red zone, and then we had that where I think we fumbled it or something. You guys got it back or something, and your lineman, instead of trying to fall on the ball, trying to pick it up and run, fumbled it, and we got it in the air and took it for the touchdown, which withstood. That was sweet. That was the year we swept you. 205, you beat us here by 3. Both games were close and very excruciating, man. We could, like the game in Tampa we had, and even the Atlanta game, those two hurt us in our postseason run in 05. With Jim Moore in 04, we won 24-14. Here, the Algie Crumpler game, and got blasted in Tampa. I remember, I think it was 07 when you guys, but Spurlocker ran the first kickoff. That was so symbolic of the season, of the garbage we had. You guys had never had a kickoff return for a touchdown, and Spurlocker just took it all the way down. I was like, at that point, I was like, holy shit, are you fucking kidding me? Against us, I mean, jeez. But you guys don't have Steve DeBerg, Steve Young, Jeff Garcia, Bruce Gradkowski, Chris Sims, I can keep going. Byron Leftwich. You guys don't have those guys anymore. You guys, I mean, Josh Freeman is a good young upcomer, but he might have an arm, but I don't really see you guys scoring any. I mean, I doubt you guys get shut out, but you guys come close. I mean, our secondary is garbage, but you guys don't have the offense to get it down the field. Unless Atlanta turns the ball over and gives y'all a short field. Even then, I don't think you can put it in the end zone. I don't. This is the perfect season for the Falcons to move up on the Bucks. You guys are in disarray and just an awful team. So we got a big homestand here with 3 straight games, and the other 3 games are very winnable. I mean, our schedule is very, very winnable, and I'm confident with that. The only games on this homestand that worry me are Philadelphia and New Orleans, and even then we should win those games because we are a playoff team. We're a good team. We go up and down on the road, but we're really good at home, and you guys got to come and beat us in our house. Philly and New Orleans, and even though they're going to be the toughest game is the Saints, but we played them tough there. I know we're going to play well and win, and the Eagles is going to be decently tough, but we're going to win that game. But this Tampa Bay game is like a warm-up. The only chance you guys have is if we fall out of the tunnel and break our legs. I mean, God forbid if that happens, but I mean, be realistic. This is going to be an easy win, and should be a very easy win. So Atlanta will be 6-5, heading into the 2 tough matchups, competitive games. Roddy White was saying in AJC on the radio that this is their playoff time. I agree, because New Orleans and Indianapolis are winning all those games in a row, and Atlanta can put a good streak together. And these 6 games, you got to find a way to win these games, especially when you're at home and when you go on the road and play the Jets, who have a decent team, but are very beatable, and then you got to go at Tampa. You got it. If you're a fucking playoff team, you have to be able to win these games. You have to be able to win these games. I mean, no more excuses. Not that I gave any. No more moral victories. If you want to make the playoffs, you got to win these games. You have to. Plain and simple. I think running game is going to have a good game. I wouldn't rush Turner back in this game because we don't need him. Our defense is going to show up, and their secondary better step up. I mean, this week the Falcons were trying out Brandon Coutu, former Georgia kicker, and a couple other guys. Even the kicker, man, that was awful with Baltimore. We missed that overtime kick against the Vikings, etc. Trying out them this week. Why not try to pick up some of these cornerbacks that these other teams are getting? You don't need a kicker. You don't need Elam. You don't need Morton Anderson. You don't need Jay Feely in this game. You're going to win just by stepping on the field. If you want to worry about a kicker, do it the week, man, leading up to Philadelphia. If you really want to worry about a kicker, we need a cornerback. But this is the week that we can play below average and still win. But cornerbacks better step up their play, man, because they need to be in a mode going into the Philadelphia, New Orleans, and these other 5 games we got. You struggle against Tampa Bay, man, who can't put the ball in the end zone from 1 yard out. Are you fucking kidding me? That would be, give me a break. Step up, man, grow some nuts, and play the goddamn game of football that's supposed to be played. Beat these teams you're supposed to beat. Get your ass in the playoffs. Stop making these mental mistakes. But that's all I got to say, really. Gonna watch the games tomorrow, obviously. My NFL pick video is up. My Thanksgiving video is with it. It's tied in with it. But I wanted to send this out. It's always good to make some videos without having to really trash anybody. Lately I've been able to pretty much lay low. I don't expect a lot of trash against the Eagles. A lot of respect with a lot of those fans out there. But I'm gonna rep my team. You better believe it. So, and the Saints. I'm gonna rep my team. So gear up. But Falcons, you better come prepared to play against Tampa Bay. Don't give them any fucking hope. This is a game that you should not lose, and you will not lose it. Period. I can't take any more of these tough-ass losses. No more moral victories. Go 6-0, get your ass into the playoffs, and see what happens. Alright, not going 37. Folks, happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Peace and love. DBN, Falcons, baby. Peace.